Hello friends, welcome to WinWin e-learning. Today we are going to see 10th Social Science Lesson 7 line by line questions part 4. Lesson 7 Indian Constitution. 76th question. Who was in charge of Language Committee of Constituent Assembly of the Indian Constitution? The correct answer is option A. Mautri Satyanarayana. Mautri Satyanarayana he was a member of Constituent Assembly of India from the year 1948 to 50. He was a member of drafting committee of the Indian Constitution for its language section. Question number 77. Match the following. Drafting committee, Provincial Constitution Committee, Union Power Committee, Steering Committee. The correct answer is option C. Drafting Committee, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Provincial Constitution Committee, Vallabhbhai Patel. Union Power Committee, Jawaharlal Nehru. Steering Committee, Rajendra Prasad. Indian Constituent Assembly 22 committees appoint பண்ணப்பட்டது to deal with different tasks of constitution making. இதில் major committees, drafting committee which was headed by B.R. Ambedkar, Provincial Constitution Committee which was headed by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Union Power Committee and Union Constitution Committee which was headed by Jawaharlal Nehru, Steering Committee and Rules of Procedure Committee Rajendra Prasad. Question number 78. When did Tamil language was legally recognized as classical language of India? The correct answer is option B, 2004. Tamil was the first classical language of India. Indian government தமிழுக்கு classical language அப்படிங்கிற ஸ்டேட்டஸை 2004 கொடுத்தாங்க. 79th question. How many Indian languages are given the status of classical status so far? The correct answer is option C, 6. 2004 Indian government decided to create new category of languages called as classical language. So far, 6 languages are granted the status of classical language. Question number 80. How many types of emergencies are described in the Constitution of India? The correct answer is option B, 3. Central government has been vested with extraordinary powers to deal with the conditions of emergency. Total 3 types of emergency can be envisaged in the Constitution. Question number 81. Who is responsible for declaring the national emergency in India? The correct answer is option A, the President. President under the Article 352 can declare emergency if he is satisfied that India's security is threatened due to war, external aggression or armed rebellion or in any case of immediate danger. Question number 82. Which of these years the national emergency was declared in India? The correct answer is option C, 1962, 1971, 1975. National emergency under Article 352 3 times declare பண்ணப்பட்டிருக்கு in the year 1962, 71 and 75. Question number 83. Identify the correct statements. State emergency is declared by the governor of that particular state. The state does not lose their autonomy in legislative matters in emergency conditions. The continuance of emergency is possible when the Election Commission certifies difficulties in holding the assembly elections. The correct answer is option D. Statement 3 alone is correct. Article 356 படி President தான் state emergency declare பண்ணுவாங்க if the governor reports the situation as arise to declare emergency. Emergency ஓட continuation can go beyond 1 year if Article 352 is in operation. இல்லனா Election Commission should certify difficulties in holding the assembly elections. The state will lose their autonomy in legislative and executive matters in the state emergency time. Question number 84. How many times the state emergency has been declared in the Tamil Nadu so far? The correct answer is option A, 4. State Emergency Act Tamil Nadu 4 times declare பண்ணப்பட்டிருக்கு in the years 1976, 1980, 1988 and the year 1991. Question number 85. which was referred as a dead letter of the constitution by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar? The correct answer is option C, state emergency. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar வந்து state emergency dead letter of the constitution describe பண்றாரு, which needs to be used sparingly. Question number 86. By which amendment act the emergency period was extended from the ordinary period? The correct answer is option B, 44th Amendment Act. 44th Amendment Act of Indian Constitution in the year 1978 தான் it restored the 1 year period back to 6 months ன்னு சொல்லலாம். The operation of emergency வந்து actually 3 years, which is divided into first 1 year of ordinary period நும் அடுத்த 2 year வந்து extraordinary period for some condition to be fulfilled அப்படின்னு பிரிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கு. Question number 87. Which of these states has not been declared with the state emergency? The correct answer is option D, Chhattisgarh. State emergency வந்து can be declared in any state of India under Article 356 on the recommendations of the state governor. இந்தியாவில் எல்லா ஸ்டேட்லேயும் எக்ஸப்ட் தெலுங்கானா அண்ட் சத்தீஸ்கர் தவிர எல்லா ஸ்டேட்லேயும் ஸ்டேட் எமர்ஜென்சி வந்து ஏதோ ஒரு பாயிண்டில் டிக்ளேர் பண்ணப்பட்டிருக்கு. Question number 88. The financial emergency under Article 360 states that the President can declare the financial emergency in India. Salaries of Supreme Court judges cannot be reduced under this Emergency Act. It is declared when the President is satisfied with the instability financial condition in India. The correct answer is option B. Statement 1 and 3 alone is correct. Article 366 படி President can declare financial emergency if he is satisfied that the financial stability or credit of India of any parts is in danger. In the type of emergency, the salaries and allowances of all persons serving union and state, including the judge of Supreme Court and High Court, can be reduced by an order of President. Question number 89. Which part of Indian Constitution deals with the amendments of Constitution? The correct answer is option A, Part 20. Article 368 of Constitution India, Part 20 it deals with the powers of Parliament to amend the Constitution and its procedures. Question number 90. Which of these can initiate an amendment of the Constitution? The correct answer is option D, either A or B, that is either Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. An amendment of the Constitution in India can be initiated or bill மூலியமா in either house of parliaments. Question number 91. State the correct order of an amendment procedure. The President gives his assent to the bill. The bill is passed in each house of the parliament by a majority of the total membership. An amendment can be initiated by the introduction of a bill in either house of parliament. The majority of a house should not be less than 2/3 of the members of that house present on voting. The correct answer is option A. இந்தியாவோட அமெண்ட்மெண்ட் ஒரு கான்ஸ்டியூஷனில் அமெண்ட்மெண்ட் கொண்டு வரணும்னா இட் கேன் பி இனிஷியேட்டட் பை அ பில் இன்ட்ரடியூஸ்ட் இன் எய்தர் ஆஃப் தி ஹவுசஸ் ஆஃப் பார்லிமெண்ட். இந்த பில் வந்து மெஜாரிட்டியை பாஸ் பண்ணணும், தட் இஸ் நாட் லெஸ் தென் 2/3 ஆஃப் டோட்டல் மெம்பர்ஸ் ப்ரெசென்ட் ஃபார் ஓட்டிங்காக இருக்கணும். த பில் கேன் பி ப்ரெசென்டட் டு த பிரசிடென்ட் ஃபார் ஹிஸ் அசன்ட் டு தி பில். Question number 92. In how many ways the Constitution can be amended? The correct answer is option C, 3. Article 368 வந்து 3 ways of amendments வந்து provide பண்ணிருக்கு. By simple majority of the parliament and special majority of the parliament and the ratification of half of the state legislatures. Question number 93. In which year the first Constitutional Amendment Act was passed? The correct answer is option C, 1951. First Constitutional Amendment Act வந்து 1951 இயரில் பாஸ் பண்ணப்பட்டிருக்கு, which added 9th schedule to protect the land reform and other laws included from the judicial review. Question number 94. Which of these union territory was included in the Indian Union by the 10th Constitutional Amendment? The correct answer is option C, Dadra Nagar Haveli. 10th Constitutional Amendment Act வந்து 1961 இயரில் பாஸ் பண்ணாங்க. It incorporated Dadra and Nagar Haveli in the Indian Union. Question number 95. Which amendment is considered as the mini constitution of India? The correct answer is option B, 42nd Amendment Act. 42nd Amendment of Indian Constitution தான் வந்து mini constitution சொல்லுவோம். It was passed in the year 1976. Question number 96. Which of these articles were modified by the 103 Amendment Act of Indian Constitution? The correct answer is option C, Article 15 and 16. Constitution வந்து கான்ஸ்டியூஷனோட 103rd அமெண்ட்மெண்ட் ஆக்ட், அதாவது 2019 பாஸ் பண்ண 103rd அமெண்ட்மெண்ட் ஆக்ட் வந்து இட் சேஞ்ச் டூ ஃபண்டமெண்டல் ரைட்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஆர்டிகல் 15 and 16. இட் ப்ரொவைடட் advancement of economically weaker section of the society. Question number 97. Which amendment act commenced the enactment of GST in India? The correct answer is option C, 101 Amendment Act 2016. Goods and Service Tax GST வந்து commenced with the enactment of 101 Constitution Amendment Act on 88th September 2016. Question number 98. Which commission reviewed the working of the Constitution? The correct answer is option A, NCRWC. National Commission to Review the Working of Constitution, அதாவது NCRWC வந்து it was set up by the resolution of Government of India in the year 2000. Question number 99. In which year the National Commission was appointed to review the Constitution by the Government of India? The correct answer is option A, 2000. The National Commission to Review the Working of Constitution வந்து it was set up by the resolution of Government of India in the year 2000, which was headed by M.N. Venkatachalaya. Question number 100. Assertion. In the year 2007, the Review Commission was set up by the government, headed by the former Chief Justice of India, M.M. Punchi. The reason is, it was set up to take a fresh look at the relative roles and responsibilities of various levels of the government and their interrelations. The correct answer is option A. Both the statement and the reason are true, and the reason correctly explains the statement. April 2007ல 3-member commission வந்து head பண்ணாங்க by the former Chief Justice of India, M.M. Punchi. It was set up by the government to take a fresh look at the relative roles and responsibilities of various levels of government and their interrelations. With this, we'll complete the full set of questions for lesson 7. For more online test materials and online test packages, kindly visit the official website of WinMean and download the WinMean e-learning app from the Play Store. Thank you.